Hey, this is CeoTrades, where money works for you. In this video today, I'm going to give you 1 or 2 pointers that I utilize to be able to look at charts in specific crypto. Remember, I am not your financial advisor. Always seek the help of a professional in order to make the best decisions for you. So here we go, looking at some crypto and seeing how I utilize charts to make better decisions. Number one, this is the long-term chart for KCS coin, the KuCoin. And you can see that this one has been measuring. You can see just below my pointer, it says 2017, 1024, which is October 24th of 2017. Obviously, that's when it started on this application, most probably. I don't know if KuCoin has been around earlier than that, but at least that amount for about 5 years and just a little over 5 years. You can see the overall chart. How do I utilize this? Now I can see that it's at $6.67 right now. Currently, this is the overall chart. What I do is I compare it to a more daily chart, one in which has happened in the last several days or weeks. This is for the last 3 weeks chart right here in 15-minute increments. And you can see the difference, how the chart looks. Now you can see what's happened pretty much for every 15-minute increment is what every line shows here. Now you can see here that KuCoin back earlier today went up to as high as 680 and then dropped to 664 or so, and it's picked up a little bit. Is this the bottom for this? I don't believe that this is the bottom. Why? Not necessarily having to do anything with the coin, but just in general, the markets are down. The overall status is that inflation is too high. The Feds are going to continue to raise interest rates in the coming year, 2023, and that will affect all of this. But do I see any type of pattern in here that shows me if I can invest now, if I cannot invest now? Now, this is what I see on this coin. I like this coin for long-term hold. If you jump in now, just remember, you're going to hold for a while. How long? I don't know. So what we do is we look at the hourly, for example, here, hourly chart, and you can see that over a month ago, about 40 days ago, it was at $10 worth, and it's dropped since. It's dropped. Is it still dropping? It's almost at its final drop in reference to what we see here on the chart, but we don't know if it is the final drop in reference to the coin and in reference to the overall market status. And that is something that we all need to be able to question, because it concerns you and me on how to be able to view the long-term chart. Suku is one that I invested in a few days ago, and if we look at the overall chart, it's been around since about 2020, and you can see it went up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, what do I see? Is it almost flat? Will it ever pick up? It will pick up eventually. Is this the bottom? I don't know if it's the bottom. However, I did pick up some at 0.052. It's at 0.0505 right now. And as I said, I'm holding until it reaches at least the 8-cent level. I would love it to go up high, just like it did on all these points in here, which it went up, but I think it's as high as $1.30 last year or so. And that was a great move for those who benefited from it. I wasn't in back then, and I was ready to jump in when it was at $1, and I said, no, it's not the right time. And it's sure enough, it just dropped to like 70-cent level, and then it went back up. I'm not going to be able to show you this on this chart unless I go in there and do that and zoom in. But I don't see anything happening in this one either. I'm just invested in this one for the longer term because I like the project, and I believe something will come out of this one. Doge, which was talked about by Elon Musk a few days ago, almost 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and it went up to 15 cents. Now it's down to 8 cents and change. Will it continue to go downward? Will it go back up? It will depend, because there's some news that Elon Musk is no longer the wealthiest man. It is someone else now. So I think it's some French person, I believe. I could be wrong. I did read the news, and if we look into it, I could tell you, but that's not the important thing. Do I see anything in the charts here that tells me where this one is going? No. This one might flatten out again into that 5-cent level again. If it does, I will pick up some more. because this one, Dogecoin is a good hold and cash out value. In other words, if you pick it up, even if you pick it up now, you might have to hold until it gets to the 15-cent level. But I'd rather wait until it goes to the 5-cent level, 6-cent level, and pick up some more. BNB, Binance, this one is a good coin to hold, but however, there's negative news in the markets right now. Right now, this one was up, I believe it was 290 earlier today, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me look at the 15-minute chart and see if it's true. It was up at 273. And this one here was how long ago? This is in the same day, and it was up around 276. Let's see, when was it at in the 290-ish range? 280 range back yesterday, 280, 290, 3 days ago. It consolidated in that area. I didn't expect it to drop. Look at this. It dropped again. It's at 267. Is this a long-term hold? Is it not? Well, BNB, Binance is in the news a lot. CZ, the CEO of the company, is being questioned for, is he involved? Is he not involved with the Sam Friedman scandal? Well, we'll see what happens with that research and how that evolves, and see if Binance will drop some more, although I believe that Binance is good for long-term holding. XMR, which is Monero, is this a good hold or not? I did tell people that this was a good hold, and look at it. It's gone up to 149. I don't believe it's dropped a lot, but this is one of the more secure, the more private coins out there, and that is worthwhile to grab. And it's at 149 right now. Is it worthwhile to grab for longer term at this very moment? Let's see how the overall chart looks and compare. Is there anything to see there? No, it's just downward trending since it hit this peak here, and it's gone up and down, but you can see it's pretty much a lower high every time. It's at 149 right now. I would say I'd wait and see if it goes back down a bit more before I pick up some on this one. I haven't seen anything, any indicators other than what I'm seeing and I'm telling you about in here. This is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin on this program has been around a bit since 2017 as well, right? Because that's when this program, KuCoin, came out, if I'm not mistaken. So this one, yep, also October of 2017. And you can see that it's had double peaks in here and just went right down because of market concerns, COVID concerns, and so on. And is this a long-term hold? Yes, it is. Bitcoin is definitely a long-term hold. And I would look at the 15-minute chart just to see what it's done in the past day or so, or 2 days. And it went from 16 all the way up to 18, and that's it. It stayed there. Let's see if I can see any more of this chart and see if there's anything that indicates an investment or not for me. Although I believe that Bitcoin is good for a long-term hold, I also like to look at the charts, because the charts will sometimes tell you something that we're not able to see that easily. 17 is good if you want to hold there. I'm gonna wait before I purchase some more when it falls to 14-ish range, 14,000 range or lower. If it does, will it not? I don't know. I'm just taking a judgment that in reference to all the times that Bitcoin has fallen, there's a chance that it's going to fall somewhere in the 10 to 14,000 range, and that's what we're waiting for. Solana, I called it out a few weeks ago, and I said that this one, when it hit 17, it would fall down to $4 to $8 range. It's at 14 right now. Now, is there anything that I can see in this chart? Let's see. Look at it, the 15-minute chart. That was the overall chart. Now, as I look at the 15-minute chart, I noticed, because I looked at this one earlier before I started this video, I did some research, and I've been watching this one for longer term. It has 3 tops, 1, 2, 3. Will this continue to attempt to do it again? Most probably it will not. I believe it's going to drop from here, at least to the $12 level. I'm waiting for this one to drop to between $4 and $8 level. When it does, I might pick it up. This one is most probably good to hold for a while, but not at the right moment. Now, can I short this? I could, but because the news is unstable, I'd rather just stay away and watch, because I like to make the moves when they're clear and definitive, or from the bottom upward. That's just a reality for me. But I did show you something very important on that one. And this is Ethereum. You can see this one has also had multiple tops somewhere around the $1,300 range. And I believe this one will also go down to somewhere between 11 and 1200. And I'm going to pick up some more. These are my take for cryptocurrencies. Remember, if you want to double your bank account, why don't you invest in your knowledge account? Your money market account will grow multiplied. Stay safe, and until tomorrow, we'll look at another session of the market.